Hello my Owlettes, and welcome back to another video. I'm here at the house by myself. It doesn't happen very often, and I thought, you know what, let's play in our journal, and I'm going to turn on the camera and just film. I'm basically working on this month. I know we're on the 8th, so I was doing really good about keeping up with getting my pictures down and still working on the writing. You know, that's always a mission for me, to get the writing done. So I thought I would come in here and just play around and get my journal up to date. So I have been adding, you know, little things here and there. I've been really busy. I've been working on orders, you guys, and I appreciate everyone's patience. Bottom line is I'm gonna have to get me another computer. So yeah, that's in the works. That's what we're working on. In my world of trying to get organized, we're going to have to get another computer. So, which is okay. I mean, it is what it is, right? But I have no idea what to get. I've been using my daughter's computer, and I really like it. And so I'm thinking about just getting what she has. I don't know anything about buying a computer. So we'll go from there. Okay. So let's play, shall we? So I printed out some pictures, and I'm just going to do my little clusters that I normally do. And I know we're getting into the Halloween part, even though I'm gonna throw a little Jingle Bell kink in the mix here, because I'm getting ready for getting ready for Christmas. I actually had I posted the kit today, earlier this morning, for the creative Christmas kit, and I talked about doing this. It's been a few videos back that I wasn't really sure what I was going to do, and then that's just how creativity works. You're kind of like, well, what am I going to do? I don't really have anything in mind. Maybe I'll just do like getting ready for the season, and then boom, it hit me. It's like, then it was just like, my creativity just went a little crazy, and now we are all in for another series, you guys, and I've always done a Christmas one for many years back. I don't know how many. I'd have to look at Facebook. I mean, not Facebook. I'd have to look at YouTube and then kind of count back. That would probably be the quickest way, but I have basically last year I did the Mrs. Claus, and so I'm going to continue doing Mrs. Claus, but Mrs. Claus, she's going to be doing, which, you know, she is me, you know. I'm sure you figured that out. But we're going to do a second series, a creative one, which means I'll be doing some crafts. I'll be working on my journal, and I have a kit that's available for it, and those will start shipping on November the 1st. I had already kind of started thinking about it over the weekend, and then to like a few days, well, it was just a few days ago, but I started thinking about last week, and then over the weekend it just, all the ideas came flooding to me. And so that's what we're going to do, and it's going to be called Mrs. Claus Vintage Christmas, because that's kind of the theme we're going with this year for our tree, is more of the traditional red and green, and going and doing some more like I'm kind of geared towards the Victorian slash my favorite Christmas Carol, you know, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, I've just been so excited. I love it when my creative mind starts like going and going, what about this? Oh, what about this? Or you could do this. And then it's like, okay, then you have to pick and choose. So, so anyway, I'm really excited about that. Let's see here. So this is Sunday. Sunday was the day, oh, you know, probably what, Sunday was the day that everything started like clicking, because we were lazy on Sunday, and basically my husband was shredding, and he doesn't have a cab tractor, so he was out there with all the dust flying everywhere, and he had major allergies, and so he kind of was like, which is very odd for him to not be doing something constantly. And so, and then I was, so he was kind of chilling, and then I worked on my Christmas zine, and I almost have it going to print. I have a couple of things I need to do still, which I'm going to hopefully get done tonight, and I'll have that available in the shop. I don't know how long it's going to take to print it. I was going to get it definitely by the 15th on, if I had it completed on Sunday, and then now here we are on Wednesday, so I don't know. I'm gonna get that uploaded tonight and sent over. There's just a couple things that I need to draw and put in there, and it's just taking me a little bit longer because I was working on orders and my computer is acting up. So yeah, that's that. But okay, so Sunday was a lazy day, and it was me doing my Mrs. Claus stuff. So I had posted this picture on Instagram that says, you know, guess who's back in the studio? Mrs. Claus. And so I'm going to add her, which is me, this photo, like right here. And I am loving these letters, you guys. I think I mentioned it earlier before. Oh, look, perfect. Here's my Christmas little book. So I'll use that here in just a minute. But I bought these off Amazon for the Practical Magic event, and I have been using them like crazy. I really, I say lazy day, even though I do things on my lazy days as well. So, but as far as us not leaving the house, and I did take a couple of naps, you guys, so trying to always get caught up on my sleep. But these are so fun. You can do like all different sizes, and they all just kind of mesh together. What I've played around with doing. They just work. Let's see. My husband's a volunteer firefighter here in our little town, and I hear the radio going off in there, so it's kind of like. And it's easy to be nosy with those, you guys. Although I remember talking to this one lady in town, and she said, I will, if she had fallen, you know, she said, I will lay there on the ground before I call 911 because everybody in town has a radio and they'll hear so-and-so's falling. It'll be the talk of the town. I thought that was really funny. Okay, so that's lazy day, and then I'm going to add these stickers back over here. I'm going to add a Christmas. Oops. I think I'll just put this one. I've been doing a lot of research on Christmas too, just because I wanted to get some time frames down, like when Christmas Carol was written, when 'Twas the Night Before Christmas was written, when Mrs. Claus was introduced. I don't know, I've just been like, it kind of became a rabbit hole. Is that right? Rabbit hole? Because I just started thinking, oh, I wonder about this, or I wonder about that. And so, okay, so we're here, we're ready here, and I can, just gonna add a couple colors here. Ready to write about. Love using Crayola markers. Okay, so we had a wedding Sunday. This was the page I did for Kia Creates, which you guys can go follow, the Halloween journal. There's lots of ideas, lots of inspiration. And then we come to Monday, which Monday was like beautifully full moon. And my daughter had bought some of these other stickers. She loves like space. And so I was going to look and see if there was anything in here. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, a full moon. I was driving home, and it was so beautiful. Oops. I had some pictures printed also for my other journal. Remember the little journal I'm doing for the Halloween prompts? I'm going to include that back on a page. Okay, so this was Monday. The 6th. And I don't know, what did I print out? This was talking about going hiking, but I don't, right, what is today? Is today only Tuesday? Where my phone is right here, hold on. No, it's Wednesday. Gosh, I'm losing it. Okay. I'm so confused on my days. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday. I want to include this bat. I'm going to put it over here for now. But so I did have this picture because one of the prompts is autumn walk, and I definitely wanted to do an autumn walk to really show like that's to actually do the action. But then I was like, well, I didn't get outside in time because I went and got my nails done. So I didn't, by the time I got home, it was dark. That's when I saw the full moon. And, so I didn't go for an autumn walk. Well, I went for a walk yesterday with Poke. And, so this is where this picture came in from because I wanted to document. This is one of my favorite trips my first trip to Vermont, and, my sisters went, and so I thought, well, I could just talk about that being my favorite thing to do, but then I went on a walk anyway, so I'll document that actual autumn walk. But this, I have to tell you guys, I have a chicken story. I know, surprise, surprise, right? In fact, that's what yesterday's going to be, unless I have a photo from yesterday. No. Oh, this chicken. This is a ginormous rooster. It belongs to my neighbor. And basically, something got in our hen house and poor things didn't survive. Not one hen. Isn't that terrible? It's terrible. I have a friend of mine that tells me that, actually my bestie tells me, she said, one thing that you learn from having chickens is that about death, because it happens so often with poor hens, And so anyway, she had one of her roosters coming over here, actually like a couple. And then now there was just one. Well, now all of a sudden there's no hens over there, and she let this ginormous, I call him foghorn leghorn, out. And now he's over here. Well, he's moved in. Him and the other rooster have moved into our coop. And the other day, there was all this loud ruckus on the back porch. And I was like, what is going on? He was jumping on the furniture. I have a table and chairs out there. He was jumping on it and, knocking it over because he's so big. And I was just like, are you kidding me? And, anyway, so on our walk yesterday, all the hens and the two roosters. So now both roosters have moved in. That they're not my roosters, and yeah, they are something else. Let me just put it that way. And very, very destructive. But I call him Foghorn Leghorn because didn't he look like Foghorn Leghorn? I should put a picture of Foghorn Leghorn in here. In fact, I'm going to write down right here. This is Foghorn Leghorn. Where's my pens? I'm going to put something funny like moved in. And then I'll have to write the story because it's just, you just can't make this stuff up. Okay. Just when I got everything figured out with the hens, everybody is happy. They're laying out their eggs, you know, etc., etc. And then you have Mr. Monstrosity coming over here, and I mean, at first I saw him like chasing the other rooster around, like trying to like, this is my women, you know. That's so silly. This is my women, don't be messing with them. But I think the other one stood his ground and was like, I don't think so. I was here first, because it seems like they're coexisting now, so that's a good thing. I thought I had more sticker sheets up here. In here. What's this? Here's a Fairy Kingdom. Remember I told you I love these stickers so much. A lot of these are Brazos's too, so. Oh, look at the cute little bear. It's so cute. I thought maybe. Thought I might see a domestic animal and a domestic rooster in here. Okay. I like this Fairy Kingdom one too. It's really cute. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. We can put a little house. A little nature house in there. Oh, that works perfect, right? He moved in, showed the house. Okay. Let's see here. So this is Tuesday. The 7th. And then we get to today, which is and today, I'm going to, let me see something here. Today the kit went, the Mrs. Claus kit went live, so I really kind of want to emphasize that. And then I got my haircut, and I really like my haircut, so. I'm trying to think of something that's gives me Mrs. Claus vibes. Either this one. Oh, or this one. Oh, that one's cute. I'll do that side of the green. Okay, and I'm going to add a little cluster here. So I must ask, does anybody have, I mean, I know it's not even Halloween yet, but is anybody getting those Christmas itch vibes? I know me and Brazos are. We love Christmas, so. Even though I know it gets that like hectic, you know, vibes, even though we're gonna be prepared. And it's gonna be all well. Oh, those are cute. I was looking for something right here. Maybe I'll, you know what I was looking for? Something to put the letters on. That's what I was looking for. I got wrapped up into looking how pretty everything was and didn't thinking about putting days of the week, like a tag or something. Some tags. Guess I could do that. And then I'll put Wednesday. The 8th. Okay, and here's, I just printed these out before I got into here. So I got my new hairdo and my picture I posted about the kit. It's nice when you do the pictures at the same time because then all you really have to do is write the story down. Oops. Oh no. Do some swirlies. I love doing these little squiggly hollies. Adds a little something, don't you think? Okay. And then my new do, I'll put right here. So anyway, I'm still working on my challenge. I just had to like take a break for a second. I still read them every day, but I had to like just take a breather because I had so much else that was taking up my time. Okay. That's so cute. I love my hair. This is my old style hair. If you've been with me a while, this is not curling it. And I wanted something different. Ow, Maggie. She's been taking over my chair lately, so she's funny cat because you know how some cats will pounce up and they don't put their nails out, and she always does, and it hurts. I mean, even when I pick her up to love on her, she puts her nails out. It's like, okay, that's not necessary. Did y'all hear that beeping? Sorry. And see, And then I'm nosy. I'm like, what are they saying? What's going on? Just like the other people did. What's happening? I'm going to try to see if I can find some little letters to put new do. Actually, you know what? I'm going to write it in cursive to give it more like, since I have these like cottage core looking stickers here. I'm going to get my... have some purple that's out there. Let's see. I guess I could put hairdo. Did any of you guys do Project Life? Remember the arrows that would come with them so you could put them on the... This just reminded me of when I was doing this. You know what? We need some orange. Orange. Name this movie, Aren't You Going to Run This Credit Card? Remember that on... Tell me if you can remember the movie. It's probably a movie that everybody's been watching if they have it on DVD. I don't know. I haven't seen it come out on TV, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But it's like zip 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 zip. So name that movie. Tell me if you can name that movie. Just a little bit of, I think this is, I didn't have a lighter green. Oh, that was, I was looking for, oh, here we go. Get out the pastel colors a little bit. And I like doing some of the colors because then I can like say, okay, we'll talk about Mrs. Claus here, and then we can come down here and it's another story. Okay, so Maggie, she's playing with something. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, so I've got this all ready to go. I just need to write. I can fill that in a little bit. But I think I'm gonna, I play with some like making your face look like cartoons while I waited like over 3 hours for my tires, you guys. But I got new tires, so yay! I needed them so bad. Okay, I'm gonna glue that down. Always fixing up little things here and there. Okay, I was going to see, I saw some loose stuff in here. These are all pictures, so I need to kind of see where those go. Oh, here's some stuff. Put this on the back here. I think I'm going to put some trim that comes out to make it like a little tag. This was some lip balm that my friend gave me. Hope gave me. And then this was me getting my happy planner, my towel. So I'm going to glue that in. Still working on it. I haven't done my vision board, you guys, for October. I don't know whether I'll have time to do it on film. I thought about just kind of working on it. You know, printing out a bunch of stuff and just working on it. So I'm going to run a piece of washi tape down this. But I need a piece of heavy duty washi tape. Like maybe this, let's see if this mushroom. That way it kind of secures that in place. Okay, let's see what else we got. I saw just some stuff being loose around here that I need to like, oh, yeah, what's this? I need to, that's why I need to figure out the dates that I made those. Nobody ate them, by the way. I had a few, but I guess nobody likes spice cake, but I was really wanting to like have the aroma in the house. It was a day that I was either off or I wasn't feeling well or something, but I was home. And I was like, oh, I'm going to make that. And it just didn't. So this is the kid. And I can put that. I think I'll put it right here. Just because there's no room on that other page, but put it in there. And this picture, yeah, I remember that one. She's Maggie, my cat. She stares. She like stares in the window. I think I told you guys already about that. I know I told my mom because I took that picture. I said, I have to send you this picture of her. She's like, stares through the window at us. Even though the other day I walked out and there was a chicken doing the same thing. It was like, you know. Like, oh my goodness. Because there's a chair outside, out the front there. Okay, so I'm going to put, I wish I had, this bat is just so big. I think I need to put it across a double page, but I really wanted to maybe add, you know what, I could do this. I could put some, whoops, that over here. What are these stickers? There's a kitty cat sticker in there we can use. Oh, there's a wiener dog. Oh, these are nice and thick stickers. Okay. Alright, you guys. I think I'm going to wrap up this journal with me. I do need to put Maggie in here somewhere. Being Peeky Kitty, Peekaboo Kitty. That's what I want to call that, Peekaboo Kitty. Putting that picture in here doesn't leave much room to write, but it's okay. Let me see what's on the next page. Oh yeah, we're kind of full. Again, writing. I need to just sit down in the morning. That's when my brain is the best as far as like being able to write. And I know that sounds so weird, but it's true. And I always like to be like alone, or like where I don't have any interruptions, or, you know, I've been pretty successful if I've gone with my sister. When we have a weekend, which we're going to be having a weekend soon. I'm so excited to just craft our weekend. Actually, we have several coming up, so I'm really, really looking forward to that. And I'm able to do it when I'm in that kind of situation situation. It's a relaxing feeling. Okay, we're going to call this Peekaboo Kitty. And maybe I'll have to put some sort of arrow that shows it. Okay, I think I feel pretty good. I did want to add that. That's one of the things I was afraid I was going to lose, those goodies that were in here. I still have that one to do right there. But other than that, oh, and this one too. But other than that, I feel pretty good other than writing. And this is the Hocus Pocus event, so I need to print out those pictures from that. But it's so fun. Oh, and I need to I'll put some ribbon on there too. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.